Hey there, what's up everybody? In today's video, I'll be sharing with you how to set up a static website using AWS S3 bucket. And if you stay to the end of this video, I'll be sharing with you an easy way to set up your static website with S3 bucket and HTTPS without using CloudFront. Let's begin. If you can see from my screen right now, I'm hosting this website, these two websites. One is running without HTTPS and one of it is running with HTTPS, and I'm not using CloudFront. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to set up the static website first. You're going to need an S3 bucket. Let's create one. My first web app. I'm going to keep everything as default. I'm going to uncheck this. I'm going to check this and leave these two blank. I'm going to keep everything as default. I'm going to create my bucket. Oh, I'm going to acknowledge this as well. Right now I've already created my bucket. I need to put my assets into it. I'll be using this that I've created from my last web video, and it's running this website. Okay. So for convenience, I'm just gonna use Cloud Shell. Before this, I already git pull the repository, so I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna see what's inside. Okay, great. So I'm gonna AWS S3, I'm gonna copy assets to the S3. Okay, but first, let me see what we have. Okay, S3, copy assets, S3. Let's see whether it's copied. It's not recursive. Okay, good. So right now we need to copy the rest. HTML. Okay, good. Then just to make sure that everything is in, we're going to look at this S3 bucket. And the background, yes, okay. So right now we need to configure it to become a static host. Go to the end. I'm going to enable this. I'm going to keep index. I'm going to keep this as well. Make changes. Okay, great. So right now we're gonna click this and see what we have. Access denied, and that is because we never set up a bucket policy for it. So I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna make sure that this bucket can be accessed through the internet by setting this, and we're gonna embrace it, fix changes. Let's try again, and we're in. So right now this is how you set up a static website with S3 bucket, with an S3 bucket. However, if let's say you want to, okay, let me put it this. And I'm back. If you want a domain name, you can use Route 53. Let me show you how it's done. So I already passed the name server to this Route 53, and I've created an A record. However, it doesn't work like this. You cannot use the S3 bucket that you created for the domain name. You have to create the exact name for your bucket as what you've seen on your domain name. I've already created one. So this domain name, this bucket name, davidalcloudsecurity.com, is the same as the Route 53 A record that I created. And all you have to do is you point to your S3 website. I mean, you create an alias, you use the A record, and you point to the region that you wish to serve, and you just put in the S3 endpoint, which is the one that I've created here, you see. Okay, and if nothing goes wrong, we should have it running like what I've shared with you just now. Let's see. See? So this is how you create a static website with S3 bucket and a domain name and the exact domain name. Remember previously I just mentioned that I'm gonna share with you how we're gonna create a HTTPS with an S3 bucket without using CloudFront. Let me share. I found out about this from Reddit, and they shared that you can actually create one with Cloudflare. So I've already created one using this domain name, cloud.nerve. I'll show you what we have. Okay, and it's entirely running on Cloudflare. Is it? Can I see from here? Okay, we can't see it from here, but it's okay. I'll show you how we set it up. Let's start this. So you're gonna create two CNAME. One is for the domain name that you want to serve to the internet, to the public, and the other one for it, you have to copy and paste the endpoint in your S3 bucket. So what I did was I click on properties and I copy the bucket website endpoint to this. Okay, after I done that, I've created another CNAME, put www and point it to the same bucket website endpoint but with a www in front. Once you do that, it will take a while for it to validate, but you just have to make sure the name server is pointing to Cloudflare, which I've done here, as you can see. Okay, that's all you need to do, and you just wait. Once everything is validated and running, you will have what we can see from here, which is your very own static website running HTTPS without CloudFront. I'm not sure how much saving you will get from running this, but it's an option that you can choose. However, because I don't have much understanding with how Cloudflare how Cloudflare runs its network and which region you're serving your website to, I will get back to you on this. But I hope you enjoy this video. It's a very short video, and if you have any questions, you can leave your comments. You can leave your question in the comments below, and I'll try my best to get back to you. Let me put this up. See you. Goodbye.